Hi, how you guys doing? This is Jen, and I'd like to take some time this morning and kind of talk about our magic mascara. It's Younique 3D Fiber Lashes, and with Younique's 3D Fiber Lashes, it is a magic mascara, and it comes in a case like this, a real pretty case. You open it up, and there's instructions on how to use them. I'm going to go through my tips and tricks because they are slightly different than what is given with the lashes themselves. So inside the case you'll find two tubes. Ta-da! Each of the tubes is labeled and you will be using both tubes. So the taller tube, if you look, there's one tube that's taller than the other. The taller tube is the transplanting gel. And it is very similar to a mascara. It actually goes on a little sticky, but it does dry, which is great. So the second tube is our natural green tea fibers. And so how this works is you use one coat of the transplanting gel, you put it on your eyelashes. While it's still wet, you put the fibers on, and then you coat the fibers on your lashes with another coat of the transplanting gel, and it helps the fibers stick to your eyelashes. Now, in the instructions that come with your fiber lashes, it talks about using regular mascara on your eyelashes before you start this process. I don't necessarily recommend that. I know a lot of women can actually use the 3D fiber lashes without anything else on their eyelashes to begin with. My eyelashes, I don't know if you can see, hey, my eyelashes are blonde, they're fine, they're thin, they're actually kind of short. And so what works best with my eyelashes is to put a coat of the transplanting gel on first and let it dry a little bit. So I'm going to do that right now. See, it's like a mascara. And actually on the days that I don't want to put the fibers on my lashes, I do just wear the transplanting gel as a mascara. So I'm just trying to make sure I get it on my eyelashes so they're not sticking together, they're nice and separated, but I have a nice good coat on them. And I also do it to my bottom lashes. So essentially, you could just do this, just use one coat of the transplanting gel, and then you have mascara on. So, no transplanting gel. All right, so I'm going to let that dry a little bit. While it dries, I'm going to talk about my eye pigments, just really kind of quickly. And I have a new favorite eye pigment. It's called Angelic. And Angelic actually looks kind of yellow in the catalog and actually in the pigment container too. But it is not really yellow when it goes on. It kind of goes on as a shimmery white, which I think just looks really cool. So I have Angelic on my eyelid. And what I did is put Confident then in my crease, and I brought it up a little bit onto my eyelid over here. And so that's Confident. And I used a little bit of Provoked underneath. Provoked is actually kind of a cool color for people with blue eyes, because we really look good in kind of like the browns and the peaches, kind of colors like that. They're opposite on the color wheel. And so I put a little bit of Provoked underneath. And then for my eyeliner, I used Devious. And so I put that on the top, a little bit on the lower, and then also just a little bit on my waterline. I don't always do my waterline. Sometimes it bothers me. So, but I did today. It seems to be working. So now that this coat of transplanting gel is kind of dried, and like I said, not everybody has to do that, I take both the tubes, put them in my hand. I take the fiber lashes, or the fibers, and I kind of just release them a little bit on the lid of the tube. Now, if it seems like they're getting really clumpy, a great tip is to put the tube in hot water, not boiling water, but kind of hot water, and let it sit for about 5 minutes, and it'll help release it. So if you notice, I put that other tube down. I still have this transplanting gel tube. And the reason I do that is because I don't want to accidentally stick my fiber lash wand into the transplanting gel tube. I have done that, not fun. So anyway, I try and put the fiber tube down so I don't do that anymore. So the next step is to get out the transplanting gel and to put a nice coat on your lashes. So you're trying to get, if you want your lashes to be long, you really want to make sure you get the tips. If you really want your lashes to be fuller, really try and get at least halfway down your eyelashes, and then all the way to the tips. And the reason why is I'll show you in a minute. All right. So, got the transplanting gel on now. When I put the fibers on, I don't want to get the fibers too close to my water or my water line, because it can actually kind of irritate your eye, almost like a when you have a loose eyelash. When it gets in your eye, it can do that. So get a nice coat of the fibers on. And I like to do one eye at a time because you need to make sure you do all this while stuff is still wet. So at this point, I'm going to put the fibers back in the tube. And I'm going to seal my lashes with another coat of the transplanting gel. And that just makes sure that the fibers stay on my eyelashes. So at this point too, I go on my lower. I don't actually need a full set of fibers on my lower lashes. So when I do this, they get kind of the little leftovers that might have stuck to the brush from when I did my lids. All right. And so here we have my lashes. We have beautiful, anemic, not so pretty. Hey! So that is what I do with my lashes, and the Younique's 3D fiber lashes. So I think they're pretty amazing, and I hope this tutorial helped you guys. Talk to you later. Bye!